G'day gang, GameolioDan here. We're back at the Elder Scrolls Online. How are you? How's everybody going? Alright? Alright, so we're going to go down to Hallin's stand finally after taking a little bit of a detour. Let's get that done. Let's get that going. Let's avoid these wisp mothers as well. As we make our way to our way shrine. A bit further ahead. Alright, take us all the way down south. To the way shrine right here. That's all these makeshift fortifications. Alright. Septima. By Dr. Thundius. In my seminal work, Chaotic Creatia, I described the means by which those creatures, known to us as Daedra, manifest themselves upon the mortal plane. It is this mechanism that makes it impossible to ever truly kill a Daedra, because they simply return to the planes of oblivion and then project themselves back to the mundus once again. The implication is that there are, and always will be, bonds between these planes and our own. This begs the question, however, if you kill a Daedra within its respective plane of oblivion, is it truly annihilated? What about if the Daedra is slain while within one of the Aedric planes of existence? I'm fortunate enough to have had the privilege of engaging several Daedra on this subject, and I can assure you that they are not forthcoming on this topic. What I have been able to glean, mostly by way of observing their reactions to my suggestions, is that Daedra do not often, nor do they appear to care to, travel to the planes of existence dominated by Aedric influences. Realms such as the many varieties of Aetherius, Sovngarde being a prime example, do not appear suitable for the travel of Daedric creatures. I would hypothesize based on this information, and from information gathered from other sources, that the Aedric planes do not share the same energetic tie to the Daedric planes they share to one another and to the mundus. Thus, it might be possible that a Daedric vestige slain in an Aedric plane cannot return to its home plane, and thus is left dead or simply trapped for all eternity. The irony doesn't escape me that, if this proves true, then a Daedric can only truly die after it enters heaven. How I amuse myself. All pure speculation, of course, but the time does pass slowly here. When it's passing at all, one must stay busy. There's more notes over here. When we pass, do not weep for your father, for he goes to join his father. Do not weep for your mother, for she goes to join her mother. Take only account of yourself, for you will go in to join your father and your mother one day as they went to meet theirs. Treat your children well, for they too will one day come to join you. Pray for your children's children, for one day they will raise children of their own who will also come to join you. Walk proudly every day with the firm knowledge in your heart that you will go home. You will walk through the hall of heroes and find your way to the eternal sands of the far shores. It has always been this way and will always be this way for old Ragada who walk under the watchful eye of Tuwaka. Regarding the hall, we found it, the legendary Hall of Heroes. It took weeks, but my scouts report finding an ancient temple nearly buried in the mountains southeast of Hallin's Stand. If it contains what the ancient mystics believe it to contain, it's the perfect place to remove the pest that has been plaguing our efforts against the Daggerfall Covenant. I'll be leaving in the morning with a contingent of legionaries and scholars and whatever archaeological tools we can find in this god's forsaken city. Glory to Lord Molagbal, Magus General Septima Tharn. Looks like we're going to the Hall of Heroes right after I read this bookshelf, and that bookshelf, and that one right there, and this one next to it, and the one over here too. And that one there. And a little bit more over here. And we learn absolutely nothing. Fair enough, let's go. To the Hall of Heroes. She's over here. And I'm over here. And there's a rider trainer. A training trainer. Over there. Let's go talk to the trainer. On our way out.
What is it? You have come.
I have the need for speed, mate. Alright, good. Let's go to... let's just simply get out of here. The way we came in would probably be the best way. What is all that? What's that all about? There's a way shrine nearby. Oni's breath discovered. Onsi's breath. Alright, there's the way shrine. Scout Nadira.
Ah, King Emmerich said you might be coming. The Imperials are here. Did you know this? The king and his men are preparing for an attack even now. Though they are greatly outnumbered, I think it is good that you are here.
Indeed. It sounds like he needs me.
Hurry along then. You will find the king just up the road. I am going to scale this wall and try to get more details on the Imperials' defenses. I will join you shortly.
King Emmerich should be just a hair. Oh, here he is.
Ha! Now, I almost feel sorry for the Imperials. Almost. I was wondering when you'd wander up. I knew you wouldn't let me get all the glory. Of course, I wouldn't have wanted to take any action until you were with us regardless, but I like to pretend. Anyhow, how in oblivion are you?
I'm doing fine, Your Majesty. How are you?
I feel strong. I'm ready to spill some Imperial blood. This will be remembered as the place where the Imperials made their last stand in Bankorai. Despite my advisor's concerns, I decided I had to be here and lead the charge myself.
Are you sure that's safe?
Ha! Are you trying to coddle me now too? I command you, put aside your concerns. This isn't even going to be a real contest. Each of my soldiers can take 10 of theirs, and you can take 100. So, can we get on with this?
Yes, of course. I'm yours to command.
All right, everyone. This is it. No one is allowed to die until they've taken down at least a dozen enemies. Kill as many as you can. The only exception is the Magus General. She's mine, and mine alone.
Good speech, Emmerich. I can't believe you still fancy me after all these years. Let's get reacquainted then, shall we?
Overconfident as ever, I see. I'm not afraid of you, Septima.
To arms! Defend the king!
You will not! I think we need to spend some alone time, Emmerich. Come, let's find a quiet place.
What the? Are they knocked down or they're gone? They're not breathing. Horses don't seem to care. Alright, Nadir wants to speak, but I'm gonna go and get that sky shot first. I saw it in the corner of my eye. I mean, you gotta take care of business first before you rescue the king, right?
Zet's tears. What has befallen? Who has slain everyone? Where's the king?
The Imperial Magus General killed them and took the king captive.
Oh, merciful Mara. Please say this isn't so. I knew the king should not have come. Why should he risk his life this way? What will we do now? Someone has to go after him.
I will. Do you know where she might have taken him?
No. I mean, I have scouted out all this area from the ridges above. The Imperial encampment is just over the hill, and then this temple, the Hall of Heroes, it goes on forever. She might have taken the king anywhere in all that space.
Where do you suggest to start looking?
The encampment. There has been much activity there in recent days. The Imperials have been going in and out of the temple. I have even seen the Magus General herself. Perhaps if you search the encampment, you will find some evidence of her plan.
I'll go search the Imperial encampment then.
You are a brave soul to go after the king on your own. I applaud your courage. I will go to Evermore to request additional support. Then I will return. May Ruptga and all the gods be with you until then.
Okay. It doesn't really matter, because King Emmerich knows that I could take out 100, so we're good. I hope. He has a lot of confidence in us. A lot of Imperial assassins over here. Let's try and sneak right through the middle of them. Oh, I'm still hidden.
Did you meet the new commander?
This in plain sight. I like this one. Actually searching, looking. Oh, this guy's seen us out. Searching for clues. Septima's plans above. Yeah, second. How come it's pointing me over here? Oh, it's like I went right past it. I did go right past it, didn't I? Ah, must be in that tent there. Not sneaking through this one. To the most revered Magus General Septima Tharn, I know the 7th Legion's first forays into the Hall of Heroes ended rather unfortunately, but I am pleased to report that your generous time spent in teaching me the ways of the occult has proven valuable for us both and the Empire as a whole. After spending weeks poring over Manny Marco's old notes, I have found the key to controlling the spirits of Hell Shirar. Not only will this incantation force the spirits to leave your soldiers alone, it will even render the spirits subject to your command. As ever in awe of your bravery and your brilliance, Magus Pampinto Scivio. Who's he talking to? Oh, they're all friends and they're just all threatening each other. Well, hidden. Well, how there's Raiden over there. What's he doing? Where did he come from? Don't ruin my stealth here, Raiden. I'm doing good. Doing good things here. Come on, Solid Snake. Just a bunch of barrels. Excuse me? We leveled up and then Giggle Pants over here decided to rock up. Send his little Banekins after me. Centurion Bodinius, I read your reports on the difficulties you've encountered discerning the secrets of the tombs in the interior area of the temple, and I am well aware of the number of soldiers who have been killed in the process. Nonetheless, you will not abandon the effort under any circumstance. Somewhere within those tombs is a mechanism by which we can unseal the doors to the Chamber of Passage. Until such time as these doors are unsealed, you will work day and night in the attempt to find and activate this mechanism. If you value your own life, I suggest you file no further reports recommending otherwise. Magus General Septima Tharn. Alright, now we just need to go in this direction. Looks like someone was good enough to clear it all out for us. Attention all members of the 7th Legion. Since we breached the seals on the Chamber of Passage, many of you have speculated on what I am doing within. Unless you entertain the idea of taking a peek, let me explain what will happen. The magical forces in the space will permit me to exercise a unique form of punishment. When I subject you to these forces, you will experience the rapid liquefaction of your skin and your internal organs. Your bones will then wither and crumble within minutes, and finally your soul will be subjugated to re-experiencing this phenomenon for all eternity. Please consider this before interrupting my work. Magus General Septima Tharn, your pal. Alright, only one last thing to do. Kick their butts and enter. That person just aggroed like everything. Better not be bringing it my way. They seem to know what they're doing. You really want some of this? Alright, fine. Okay, in we go.